Hey you guys, okay, so today I am doing a video that I could not wait any longer to do. I wanted to talk to you guys, show you guys all the details, everything that is inside this new little bag that I got. That I've gotten so many questions about this, and when I got it, I knew I really loved it, and it was just so cute and adorable, and I got this extra little strap to make it just a little bit different, which I'll talk about. But something about it, when I got it, I knew this is a very basic looking little bag, but something about it just really is visually appealing. Something about it just really spoke to me, and I just really love it so much. So I'm gonna really kind of get into all the details. I think it'll be kind of interesting to even see what's inside of it, because I haven't done a what's in my bag in a while. So I picked this up on my girls' trip that I took with Jen not too long ago to LA. We really had some fun shopping days. And while I kind of had an idea of another bag that I wanted to buy, which I showed you guys when I unboxed that Chanel bag, this was one that I just kind of saw on a whim. And I normally don't really connect with bags. If I see something that I like, especially a designer bag, I don't ever just say, oh, that's cute, I'm gonna buy that. It's usually something that I've thought about for a really long time, maybe talked myself in and out of a couple of times, but very rarely does a bag that I just go and find just shopping, just buying on a whim, work and really I really bond with it. You guys, I don't want to change out of this little bag. It's so good. And it is a legit Mary Poppins bag. The amount of stuff this holds, and I don't want to say it's not expensive, because it is, but when you can get a bag that's a designer bag for under $1,000, I know that's a lot of money, but I mean, it is what it is. This one is so lightweight, simple, but it is very finished looking, and the details are really nice inside of it, and it's just very, very well made. So, so I'll link to this exact one. It comes in white, it comes in hot pink, it comes in silver, which is the one that Jen got. But something about this little bag, when we saw it, it's just very visually appealing, like a little lunch bag or something cute. But I don't want to say I despise, that's pretty strong, but really, really don't like tote bags that are small, that just looks like, nah, she just bought a tote bag that's too small. The Louis Vuitton Neverfull, the smallest one, I think it's the PM, always looked like that to me. And the reason why is because I think it's just the scale of it, or just the proportions of the handles. Sometimes if the handles are too long and then the body of the bag is wide, it looks like you bought a tote that's too small. Do you know what I mean? This one doesn't have that feel. Even if it was just slightly wider, I could see where it would be a little awkward, but I never feel like that with this bag. It comes with a strap, which is in my closet, that is the exact width of these, that clips on the inside. That's what this little stitch is that you can see right there. That is the stitching for the hook on the inside. I like that all the hardware isn't on the outside flopping around for the clip of the bag. I really think that's nice. And you can wear it crossbody. I'll try it on in a second. But anyway, so yeah, it comes with the color of the strap that goes with it. Jen ended up getting the silver one, and I loved that. She was back and forth between the white and the silver, but I feel like I kind of talked her into the silver, and she's really glad she got the silver. But anyways, what's interesting is when we were buying these, we were talking about silver bags. I was saying that, I had the silver in to go, and we were talking about how they wear, whatever. And the woman that was helping us with these bags said, you'll be surprised that you can probably fit everything that you fit into your Antigona into this bag. So true, so crazy. Like I said, it's just a little Mary Poppins bag. If I pulled an umbrella out of it, don't be surprised. I mean, it's insane. It's not super flashy. It's got the little logo on it. It's just adorable, and it's just well made and soft and cute and not too floppy, just structured enough, but comfortable. Most of the time I carry it just kind of on my arm. Most of the time I just carry it like this, no big deal. Oh, I want to show you guys, I brought the other one in here. I got this new duster, and I'll show you my other one that I got too. Totally cute as a crossbody. And do you see what I mean? I just really thought this added a lot. I just thought that was super cute, and I really am glad that I got this. If I ever do get another Balenciaga black bag, which I don't know if I'll ever do, I mean, you could always switch it and use it on that any other black bag. You could always kind of put that on, but super cute, right? I just love it. But what's odd is, while I thought, okay, it's essential to have this, I know I'll probably end up carrying it most of the time like this, y'all, I really don't. This is really comfortable. It's got that little strap. But I mean, how cute, right? This is how I carry it most of the time. And the strap doesn't flop around weird. It really doesn't get in the way or bother me at all. It's just easy. I just grab it and go, and it's just the cutest little bag, but it feels like this is the size it's supposed to be. It doesn't feel like I I don't want to say I cheaped out or anything by any means. I bought like a small tote. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes when you see these tiny little totes, they do look awkward. Especially if it's a smaller version of a larger bag. It's like, I've bought the smaller one. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, but this does have a larger version, but I just love it. Okay, enough. Let's get into what's inside of it, and then I'll kind of show you the little structure of the bag itself. I have not done a clothing video in a while. I have got some great spring things coming up soon. I have got an amazing, affordable spring fashion video coming up soon. So many good things. I've got a makeup video coming up next that you guys hopefully will really like. But I have picked up a few things lately, and I wanted to show you guys this because I have loved it so much, and I brought in one more that I bought at the same time that I want to show you. I'll link to everything that I'm wearing, my earrings, my necklace. This is just a simple little white tank top, and I'm just wearing some like, you know, some black leggings. But you guys, I have enjoyed that sort of like that nude accordion, I say cardigan. I hate to say the word duster, but it's a little longer, so it would be considered a duster, I guess, as these are as well. I've loved that so much, and I thought, you know, maybe I'll try to find another one that I could get and have for spring. I love wearing these with like just a tank and some just really distressed denim, a little cropped, like a heel. You know, super cute with shorts, but I grabbed a few and I just really loved these so much. This one is very cozy and nice to wear now. But what I love about it is it's not like just so, like it doesn't cover, like it's not like a giant wrap, you know? It kind of hangs back a little, which I feel is really good, especially for spring and, you know, wear it with shorts or whatever. But I love this one. It kind of has like, I don't say kind of like eyelashy fringe, but it is so comfortable. Okay, may have to stand for this one. This one, oh, I love it so much. It's the perfect like icy gray. It's very thin, perfect for spring, right? Like this one's a little cozy, so you can wear it like when it's a little cool out, but it'll still be good for spring. But holy goodness, you guys, this one's so good. And let me show you why. So it's pretty long, but what I love about it is that it kind of like has this big, these two big slits. So it's not just like a giant, like I'm wearing a robe. Do you know what I mean? I really love it so much. So I wanted to kind of like give you guys a heads up because like I said, I've got some clothing videos coming up soon. But I know that these things sometimes sell out, so I didn't want to wait like a week or so until I showed you. I just really wanted to show you guys them now. All right, y'all, the Mary Poppins bag, it's crazy. So I'll show you guys what it looks like inside. Okay, so here's the bag, and it's not like overstuffed. It doesn't look crazy, but all my stuff is in here and it's great. So I've got my So I got my phone. It's a little case that I showed that I got from the hotel in that LA video. If you haven't watched that, watch it. Oh, I got a lot of stuff in here. I love to do videos like this when I have not cleaned out my personal. I mean, what's the point of doing a what's in my bag if you just sort of like looked at everything? I need to get better about keeping my sunglasses in a little pouch or a case, but these are the ones that I brought on the trip. Y'all, I don't know. These are old. I don't want to say old, but yeah, I've had them for a while. Now, they may not be like the most flattering or the most like, wow, those are super. Yeah, but I mean, these I think are just classic, you know, and they're comfortable. They really protect your face. I have a giant head and a huge big old face, and if these look big on me, I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know how they would look on someone with a regular sized mug. I've got my wallet, which this is not a teeny tiny wallet. It's just kind of a, you know, medium sized wallet. It fits perfectly. Love that wallet so much. I've got so much random stuff in here. So I've got a little pack of goldfish for my daughter because snacks, I mean, are life when you're a mom and you've got, oh, no, I thought this was a bow. But yeah, her bow is in here. So she always rips her bow out of her hair, like if we're in the car. These are so good. If you are a girl mom, I will link, is it dirty? No. I'll link to that. Those are just the best bows ever. A Starbucks receipt. Let me tell you, okay. Let me just tell you, okay, the whole cloud thing. So I posted this on Instagram in my stories a while back. I tried the cloud, whatever, the cloud macchiatos, the Ariana Grande, you know, did whatever. But it's literally this much drink and this much milk foam, and I watched, it's not even, well, so it's made with milk, but it's a sugary powder that they mix with the milk, and they just make a whole bunch of foam, a whole crap load of foam. So when I bought the first one, I got a caramel or a cinnamon one, and it was good, but it was literally this much foam, and that's what it is, you know, or this much coffee, I don't even know. And then the second time I ordered it, I got the caramel one, but I asked for less, and they looked at me like, why would you want less? And it was still like this much. It tastes like, it's good, it's sugary, it tastes like a, I don't know, but I would just rather, if you, just a caramel macchiato tastes better, and it's just a crap load of milk foam. So the other day we went through, and I just got an iced caramel macchiato, and I was like, this is so much better. It's not like pretty, and it's, oh, it's the cloud, and you get that little cute clear lid to sip out of. But those, I had to go to a meeting the other day, and we were gonna be in the car for a little bit. I went through to get the coffee, and then I was like, oh, get me one of those like protein boxes, you know, like with the egg. I love the egg and cheese, but they are always out. Why are they always out of that? Like every time I'm ever to Starbucks, you see someone saying, do you have the egg and cheese protein box? Sorry, we're out of that, you know? And so anyways, they were out of that, and I got the peanut butter and jelly one, which was pretty good, but the only thing you ever really wanna buy from Starbucks is their grilled cheese. It's so good. My little Evian face spray. These are so good, you guys. If you, well, let's get a little left. I just find myself here. I find myself not touching up a whole lot with like powder or anything. I just use a blotter. I just like to use blotters. We'll talk about that in a minute. And I like to use, or just like a tissue, you know? I mean, when I was traveling, like anywhere I was at, if I was in a restroom, if I was anywhere, I would just grab a tissue, grab literally like a paper towel for your hands and like just blot your face. Toilet paper? I mean, come on, like it works, it's fine. But I do wanna buy some more blotters, and I really, really, really wanna get those, those little ones, what are they? The little Tatcha ones that have the gold flake in them. Those were always just my favorite. I'm gonna order some of those soon because I have been carrying around, I don't even think it's in here. I don't even think, yeah, I don't have it in here. When I was on the trip, I was using the little Armani, because I lost my little Blotterazzi thing. I don't know where it is. It's like floating around here somewhere. And they don't even sell those anymore. So I don't know what happened there. I just need to buy some blotters and be done with it. But I had my little, the Armani Luminous Silk Powder, which honestly is really, really nice to touch up with. You take a brush, you know, you touch up with it, you take the little thing. Your skin looks really pretty when you touch up with it. But I always break out. If I ever touch up with a powder, I just feel gross. I feel like I break out. I do break out. I mean, and someone said this the other day. I said this in a video not too long ago. But one of you guys made a really good point. You were like, you know, all of these powders now are so finely milled that they clog your pores when they mix with oil. And that happens to me every time. Am I like super glowy and shiny right now? Maybe. I have such a good makeup video coming up, you guys, where I'm going to talk about so many new things that I'm loving. All right, I'll get to this little pocket in a second. But I have this, which I brought on the trip with me. All this stuff I did pretty much. But the Dior Blooming Bouquet, and this is the little travel size spray, you guys. I almost hate to use the travel size spray because it's like, I wonder if I can buy another one of these, of those. Oh, this is funny. So I had this, I took it on the trip. Do you guys ever, this is such, I feel like kind of like a grandma thing to have. I think I did get this from my grandma, or maybe, I don't even know. Or maybe my grandma always had one of these. It's a lint brush that's one of those velvety ones that you gotta like go the right direction, because if you go the wrong direction, you'll just wipe all the lint all over you. But it's really nice to keep in your purse, especially if you're like me and you've got like, you're covered in lint all the time, because I wear black a lot and I have a dog that sheds. And it's just teeny tiny, what does it even say? A lint brush with a shoehorn? What? Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. Y'all, should I tell this story? Oh my gosh. Every time I went through the lobby of the hotel, I needed this so bad during the trip. Every time I went through the lobby of our hotel, I was like, I need to ask them to send me up a shoehorn. I need to ask if they have a shoehorn. Because I brought those little Dior sneakers that look like the Converse, you know, like Converse style tennis shoe. And they have like the little, like, weird zigzaggy laces that have the little clamp that they're so hard to put, like, if your foot's in it, it's like impossible to get them back into the clamp. It's so hard. So the whole trip, I was like battling these shoes. I was in the airport going through security at the Atlanta airport. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe. Oh my gosh, I needed this so bad. I had it the whole time and I cannot believe it. I literally, you know, like going through the security line at the airport, I'm very aware of everyone around me, so I'm like, I need to get the hell out of everyone's way. Like if I'm ever going through security or whatever, if I'm in the car, if I'm driving, I don't know, I'm aware of inconveniencing people, and I don't want to do that. I guess maybe I get annoyed at people. I don't know. I try not to. So I'm the type, like, I get through security, I load up everything. I'm not like standing there like dilly-dallying like at the end of the line, like putting my shoes on and you know, grab all my stuff together. I'm like loaded down in a ridiculous way, got my shoes. I'm walking like with socks on through the airport. I know, disgusting. I'd rather do that than inconvenience people, right? So I go over there and I'm putting my shoes on, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like working and working and working at my shoes. I had to stand in a huge line that morning. I got there so early to the airport as well, like before my flight, but I decided to check my bag at the last minute, and the curbside check-in for Delta was not open. So in the Atlanta airport, if you're familiar, I mean, it's huge, and like, but I get that airport more than the other ones, even though it's bigger. I understand it, and I like it the best, but anyways, the Delta area, you know, there's like, I think 3 or 4 huge desks of like 15 people. They were like backed up to the doors, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss my flight. I literally got here 2 hours early. I'm still gonna miss my flight. I waited in that line for an hour and a half to check that damn empty bag. And I even had this thought of, I'm gonna ditch it. I'd rather ditch it than miss my flight. So I was literally like almost to the front of the line thinking, if I don't make it in the next 10 minutes up to the front of this line, I am going to ditch this. I'm just gonna go to someone that works in the airport. I'm gonna take my little name tag off of it and say, I don't wanna leave this like mysterious bag, you know, like in the corner or anything, but I'm just telling you, I'm ditching this bag. I can't, like I have to make my flight, you know. Anyway, long story short, I made it through, and then I had to go through the security line. The security line went through really fast. So anyways, I made it through to check my bag, went through the security line, and I was like, okay, I need to make it, like I think my flight was boarding in just 10 minutes or whatever when I got into the security line and got through whatever, and I was kind of in a hurry, so you know, I grab all my stuff, I'm getting out of everyone's way to put my shoes on. I could not get those shoes on to save my life. Like one of them would not go over, and I had my sunglasses out. I was like using this as a shoehorn in the airport, which is probably disgusting. I was probably like wearing those, but I was like, it was so bad, and I could not get them on. So I'm sitting there, you know, I'm like battling with these shoes, like sweating, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'm just gonna get like in some privacy and like get, you know, fish out something from my bag that I can use to make this work. And I could have sworn, like, I thought there was like a, like right there where you like turn the corner and then go down the escalator to go down to the train. I thought there was a restroom there. I could have sworn there was so I get up, I'm like, I'm just gonna go to this restroom. Well, there wasn't one there. Well, I'm in like the mix of people, so I have to go down the escalator. I'm in the train, and now like my foot is like halfway in my shoe the whole flipping time I had this. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess. Wasn't that a worthwhile story? I have my little brush, this little Sephora brush, an appointment card for my dermatologist. I have a cough drop, a nickel. You guys think that's so dumb when people are doing these videos and like, I have a receipt and a nickel and a paperclip and a couple of little hair ties, my favorite little hair ties. And that's what Olivia uses too, so I always have those. My same key pouch, if I ever do switch out to a teeny tiny bag or something, this is just the best little key pouch, you guys. So I use these all the time. This is like my wallet and this is my key pouch. But if you ever switched out to a teeny tiny bag, like that little Gucci bag that I have or something like ridiculously tiny, oh, this is cute. You could put your cards in the back of this. And this is just the best little key holder. And then I love this little thing, this little Breakfast at Tiffany's key chain that that Jen does for L&M. So cute. So my other keys like on the little chain in here, but, and then I have Brad's key, which I don't even need that car key in here. I don't even know why I have it. But this is nice because if I'm ever gonna valet my car, obviously I'm not gonna give them this. And I don't like to just give them the tiny little key. I like to have something on there. Do you know what I mean? So it's empty except for this little side pocket, which that's nice that it has that. I love that little side pocket. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is such a little simple bag, but everything is just so like finished looking and pretty. I'll show you guys in a second. So I've got 2 pens. One that I stole from the hotel that says Beverly Hills Hotel, which is so cute. Y'all know that's not the only one I have. I took like all of them that were in the room to be found. My little L&M pen, which I love. These, it's so funny. Me and Jen thought that was funny. They're the same type of little pens. Jen's are nicer. I love like a pen like this that's just easy. Oh my gosh, this is the best. I love this liquid lipstick. The what is this? The Kat Von D Muñeca. That's so good. Love that. Such a good liquid lipstick. And then I've got, is there anything else in that little? Oh, it's like a little, what is this? A little thing, a Balenciaga, and it has, what is that? It's like a bunch of numbers. I want to say serial number, but it's not. It's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 79. I don't know what that is. Okay, and then these little bands I always keep, because I was wearing a shirt. You know how I like to like tie up my shirts with little clear rubber bands? And these are good too, like if I ever needed something for Olivia's hair. Got my lip liner, Subculture, so it's always in my purse. and then lately the Buxom White Russian. And I wish you could just buy these little sizes because I have loved the little ones. I went through a whole little one of Celeste that was in my purse, and then now I've moved on to this one, which is almost out. So I'll have to put a big one in my bag. I've got a little thing for a little appointment card for Olivia's eye appointment. Oh, the woman's name that sold me the handbag, because she was really cool at Barney's. And then I could not, you guys, I couldn't get rid of the little pink hotel room card. Is that weird? I couldn't. It says Beverly Hills Hotel. Anything, pretty much anything that says Beverly Hills Hotel on it that I got from that, I don't care. This is literally a room key. I can't get rid of it, it's too cute. And then my Byredo hand cream in Blanche. Jen got the Gypsy Water hand cream, I really liked it. You know what's funny? I really like the Gypsy Water scent. I like it, but I've had it in I've had an actual like perfume of it before, and I went through the whole thing, and it's just so softly scented that I just used so much of it that I went through it very quickly. I don't think I would repurchase that actual perfume. Maybe not, I don't think, but I would probably repurchase the hand cream because I really like the way that smells. But the Blanche just smells so fresh and nice, and I've got to say that's one of the best actual hand creams I've ever used. It just makes my nails and my cuticles look and feel real good. Okay, empty bag, and you kind of see on the inside, this is, you know, the clips on the inside like that. There's just a little ring for it to clip. But it's just a very simple bag. It says Balenciaga on the inside right there. A little pouch that's just large enough for, like, you know, like little things, like, you know, you could, like my little lip liner I put in there or whatever. I don't usually do a separate bag, like a cosmetic bag, not even because it's a smaller bag. I don't even do that in my Antigona bag. I don't even consider this a small bag because you guys saw, I can't even believe all of this stuff that was in it. I mean, it's insane. So I really do love it. Like I said, it comes in a larger size too, but I will link to this exact one. I think there's a mini, there's extra mini, there's a larger one, I don't know. So I will just link to this exact one. I don't know if I'll be able to find the strap, but it comes with, like I said, a nice strap that I could see myself putting on and using and loving too. But something about, I really love that. I just thought that was kind of a cool little thing. I saw this rolled up in the little case right below this, and I was like, I need that, you know. That gave you a little better peek at it if you were curious, and if you were thinking about getting it yourself, I would say definitely get it. I love that it's not overly trendy. I think this is something that's very classic that you'll love and you'll have forever. So really love it, you guys. Thank you for watching. I will link to the bag, of course, to the other things that I showed that are worth mentioning, I guess, or worth showing, and the sweaters and what I'm wearing, of course. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have the best week ever, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, you guys.